Good morning, my name is Darren Steger. I'm with Ford Motor Company and I'm in Billings, Montana at the Cabela store this morning to present to you the F-150 Raptor. This truck was the Baja 1000's third place winner with pre-production unit, first time in history that's ever happened. They were just hoping to finish the race, but they did finish the race. They finished with a podium finish, third place. Remarkable for an F-150 pre-production unit.
But the focus of why we're here is to take this Ford Raptor 2010 and finish the Baja 1000. We're going to race it, we're going to learn from it, and apply it to the vehicles that the customers might buy.
Keep coming, you're coming towards us, keep coming, go straight, straight, straight. Chris, can you take back for them just in case?
Now, this is a cousin of the F-150, but it's a little bit more aggressive of a cousin, and we can kind of see that right up front with the big Ford grille. We've got Ford in big bold letters right here, just to show everybody who's king of the road. We also have marker lamps right over here as well as on the sides, and when lit up, give it a nice aggressive look. Again, all about attitude with this truck. You see it's also 7 inches wider than the F-150, and that's because it's an off-road vehicle. It's trying to really capture as much of the road as possible. If we go under the hood, we see the attitude is accentuated with a tried and true Triton 5.4 liter V8 engine. Now the Raptor is also going to have a 6.2 liter engine coming out this January. This engine itself has 320 horsepower and over 390 foot-pounds of torque. The 6.2 liter come out in January is actually going to have 400 horsepower and over 400 foot-pounds of torque. We also have a 6-speed automatic transmission that's starting to become standard on the F-150 as well as the rest of the Ford vehicle line, and that's not just because of fuel economy and emissions, but also gives you optimal gearing and improved performance. Hear that? That's the sound of built Ford tough right there. And as we continue, we see a front skid plate right here to protect the underbody as well as the engine. And as we continue around the truck, we see hood and air extractors that help air get out of the engine and help the engine stay cool. And also, we talk about the engine and its importance, but with an off-road vehicle, you have to have the suspension. And Ford did it right this time. Working with Fox Racing shocks with a redesigned suspension, as well as Fox Racing shocks, which give you 11.2 inches of suspension travel in the front. We also see that we have brand new tires on the F-150 Raptor. These are 35-inch BF Goodwrench tires, specifically made for the F-150 Raptor. And we also see these cast aluminum 17-inch wheels, also specifically made for the F-150 Raptor. As we continue, we see a cast aluminum running board with spray and bed liner coating to prevent any type of rocks or other debris that may be brought towards its way. We also see the flared fenders, also, again, all about aggression and attitude with this truck. Gives it a little bit more of an aggressive look. And as we continue, we see that we have the Fox Racing shocks in the back, and the Fox Racing shocks in the back actually give you an additional inch of suspension travel, giving you 12.1 inches of suspension travel in the rear. As we continue around the truck, we see that the folks at Ford Motor Company were nice enough to put a full-size spare tire right underneath the cab. You may or may not ever need to use this, but it's really nice to know that it's there in case you do. As we continue, we see that this, again, all about aggression. We actually have digital mud as an option for this truck with the molten orange exterior, which, just like Angelina Jolie in a bikini, is going to turn some heads. As we continue, we also see a capless fuel filter, which is great for anybody that doesn't like getting gas on their hands and doesn't want to have their gas siphoned. A great tool on all Ford vehicles that we put on the Raptor. Now, we've talked about a lot of the off-road features that this truck has, and it has a lot of them. But it also has the creature comforts of a daily driver. Let's take a look. And as we hop inside, we see the creature comforts meet us right away with a leather strapped steering wheel, as well as an orange centering line. Now, you might think that this is to keep with the flow-through console of the interior, but this is actually a center sight line that's actually very helpful when doing driving maneuvers. As we continue to look through the interior, we see that this has all the creature comforts of a regular F-150, such as the Sony audio system with 12 speakers, the ever-popular sync, which will enable you to play any type of music and call anybody with just the push of a button. as well as Sirius Travel Link, voice-activated navigation, which also, with this camera, we also see that this will be also a rear view camera that'll enable you to see what's going behind you when you're backing up. Not to mention an auxiliary switchboard right up front here, which enables you to have any type of aftermarket customization right at your fingertips whenever you decide to do it. And last but not least, we have two more options that, with a push of a button, can be enabled right away. With your hill descent control, which actually controls the throttle and your speed when you're going downhill so that you don't have to concentrate on braking. In addition, we also have the off-road mode, which actually turns your truck into an off-road machine by providing optimal speed and traction for your throttle and transmission. So as we can see, the F-150 Raptor has all the things needed to be an off-road beast, but it also has all the creature comfort in order to become a daily driver. And we at Ford believe that this truck, the F-150 Raptor, will be king of any type of road you throw at it for many, many years to come. Thank you.